All right, Warriors, back with another episode of Vigor Warriors 2. It's a few hours later since my last one. I'm not with my Great Pyrenees, and I'm with driving again on the road. And I just got some gas, so I have to kind of pull back out a little bit here. But I have a chance to do a little bit of a video, so let's go ahead and talk about this a little bit. So once again, thank you for the responses, the comments, all the great things you guys are doing to help give me topics and kind of focus on a bunch of different things that I want to do. And it's great because I'm trying to kind of get information out there that I should have probably have done this years ago, because I taught for many years, and I have had a lot of experiences and research and different things and communications and all kinds of issues. So I'm glad I'm doing it now. And I just feel excited about being able to do this and give you guys information about things that might be able to help you. So this is one that's interesting, and I've seen some people talk about it and focus on it. This is knowing your aura, which means your energy and vital energy, vital power that you have. Now you have to know your masculine aura, and I'm going to talk just to males in this one, because a lot of times what ends up happening is you know your energy, right? You know the fact that you have power. And I'm at 475 days. I'm not going to do a special video on 475, but I will do one on 500, probably every 50 or so. I keep track of the Saints just because this is a really long streak that I'm on, and I've never been on the streak, so I just kind of want to reinforce it myself to keep doing it. But the aura you have is just unbelievable. Once again, I did my last video at 4 in the morning, and now it's almost like 7:30, 8 o'clock. So, I slept for an hour or so. Again, I went back to sleep after I did the video, and I'm back up again. So the energy level is just unbelievable. So the aura you have, you're going to get attraction. You're going to get people around you. You're going to get people to feel that, and you sense it. So you know that, right? But I'm talking more about then, once you know that, what do you do with it? What do you do with that masculine aura you have? And I think that's the kind of key. We haven't really talked that much about that. We've talked about the fact of all the benefits you're going to get and why you should do it, and all that is accurate, in my opinion. But now, what do you do with it? So, for instance, you have people coming up to you. You have to understand that you have that masculine aura. That's the first thing. You have to realize you have that power, and embrace that. Now, what I mean by that is to understand that this is a power that is important, that you're going to be able to attract people. You have to really believe that you can attract people. And I think that's a key element when we talk about attraction and attracting opportunities, attracting people to you, understanding what you have. Now, once you have that, well, then all of a sudden, now you're focusing on a whole different type of goal, depending on the person you're talking to, depending on the opportunity, those type of things. And that's a little different type of situation than when you didn't have anything before that. When you never had any sort of aura, when you didn't feel that confident, those things didn't matter. So I'm hoping that because you're on your journey, you're getting a lot more confident. I would continue to try to focus on that and keep getting the benefits and knowing the benefits, but then taking the next step and saying, how do I then improve myself to the point where I'm taking advantage of these type of opportunities, whether it's with people, in the case of males, whether it's another female that you want to get to know and talk with, or it's basically an opportunity for a job or something like that. Now, the thing is that you have to kind of do a bunch of different things to do that. First of all, you have to have your goals set up. To have your goals set up, knowing you're going to achieve those that you really want, and take that risk, because that's where your seed, your energy, your retention, your brahmacharya, your all those type of things you're practicing are going to come in to help you, because the idea then is to be able to then not have the fear, not to have the trepidation, not have the anxiety that you can't do this, and I used to have that you're going to be able to kind of take that chance and say, okay, I want to go get this, I want this, let's go out and do it, okay? And that's important. So that's gonna the first thing you do. Then you also have to kind of start in your mind seeing this as you repeat your goals. And I would definitely recommend repeating goals over and over again. Making sure you understand that's important to focus on, goal setting, and then the habit forming with the goals. Knowing what the goals are, knowing your ability to be able to see the goal and visualize it. We'll probably talk about something on visualization at some point as well. But visualizing the goal that you see. And, I taught public speaking. I've taught public speaking for years. And visualization is a very important, powerful tool in seeing the thing you want. If you're able to see the thing you want, well, then you're able to go ahead and grab it, and say, okay, I can see it now. I can see it in my hands. I see myself being confident. I see all these beautiful women, beautiful men around me. I see that, right? And I can deal with that. And that's a big part of this, guys. You're going to get more confidence, and you're going to be able to see more of that. Now, you may think, well, that's never me. But part of that is because of the fear that's being created because you're losing energy, and your system knows that, you know that down deep, and you feel bad and depressed and anxious and all those type of things. And so you're not going to get that confident level you need to attract opportunities. And I say opportunities, I mean broad opportunities, right? All kinds of different things. But the idea then is to be able to use that information, reframe it, be able to kind of take yourself and say, okay, I am the king, right? That's how I look at things. I am now a master of my own destiny. I am the person in control of what's happening, right? And so I'm not going to be led astray. I'm not going to be led, by the hand by people. I'm the one that's going to do the leading. And if people don't like that, well, then you're going to move on, and they're going to move on to something else, right? Now, because of the law of attraction, which I believe fully in, that you're going to get people to you that are actually going to reflect your current state, your attitude. Well, the idea then is you're going to basically say, okay, if I have this attitude now of confidence, I'm going to get people around me who are very confident as well. And that's important because you're going to see that come out, and then all of a sudden your attitude is going to be, okay, I can learn from this. I can learn from this. People are all kind of in the same mindset as I am. And those are the people that I'm attracted to because you're like a magnet. They sense that. They sense your energy. And I'll give you a good example. As soon as I started going on this journey, I started meeting out of the blue all these people that were retainers and also on the journey. Now, is that ironic? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything that's ironic. I think it all happens for a reason. But I think what happens is that people sense things. They can't even tell you that directly, but they sense things, and they know that you're doing the same type of thing. And women certainly sense it if you're a male. In my case, women sense it all the time. And like I said, I don't care what the age is. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how everything else is. They're going to sense that because they know that you have that seed that they're looking for. And seed, there is no age on seed, guys. It doesn't matter. And I've seen males at 100 years old who are having children, right? Now, I don't know if that's the best opportunity for the children, and certainly I don't want to joke about it, but I think certainly the hard type of thing is that, a male can, use their energy to have children anytime they want to. So this is what separates and focuses on a different purpose for males than females. And so when you look at this, then you're going to say that masculine energy is around forever. Now, of course, in our society, because I think society, with the messages and things that are out there, and making money and all those kind of things, they're allowing people to, or they're encouraging people to get rid of that energy, so you become less of a male. But don't do that. Focus on the importance of energy. Focus on the ability to say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and look at what's important and do those type of things that make a big difference, and I'm going to use the energy that I have. Those things are crucial, because what you're going to do then is you're going to focus on having energy and then having the confidence to be able to take those chances and do things you want. So you have to reframe. You have to be able to say, I can see this visualization. So besides the transmuting, besides the fact that you have to go ahead and change, the whole way you look at life, you're going to have to change your thinking. And you've got to realize that this is a powerful thing you have. And you've now become a king. You become someone like Spartacus, or someone who is like the 300s, all these people. You've become a strong person and a strong male that people are going to flock to, and opportunities that are come. And you're going to be a leader. This is what separates, and I'll just say with males, this is what separates the men and the boys. The boys are out there being simps, and the boys are out there being betas because they don't keep their energy. And so they don't build the confidence, and they have the actual opposite look. And they are out there chasing, and they're out there following people, and they're not doing what, in my sense, God made them to do. That's to be leaders, to be out there, be creative, accomplish things, and be a strong, vigorous male. And so that's what you separate. And you see so much of that out there now. And I think in just talking to a lot of females and women over the years, this is something that they don't understand, that they can't understand all this. And they just can't find, when they say real men, they can't find men who have that. Of course, they're going to settle for betas and all these other kinds of things, marry them and everything, because they need to have security, especially if they want to have kids, and having someone with them, as a male role model for the children. Of course, they're going to do that, especially later in life. But the bottom line really is that that's not the type of male that they want, that they respect. And eventually they're going to disrespect somebody who is just kind of catering to them and not having their own goals and plans and putting them on a pedestal. I mean, nobody wants that. Even though we talk about that in society and our messages and all the things that we see on movies and TVs and images, that's not what a lot of people that I've interviewed want. And so the idea that you want to focus on is being that strong male, knowing your aura, knowing the fact that you are the king, knowing the fact that you should be talking and acting like someone who's very confident. Now, of course, you're not going to abuse this. You're not going to, talk down to people. You're not going to disrespect people. That's not what I'm talking about. And never use that to do that. Never use this power in a negative way. Use it to help people. Use it to attract opportunities for yourself, for your family, for people around you. Use it to try to, kind of better the world. And this is what I'm trying to do now, obviously, with these videos, trying to help as many people as I can, as long as I can, to be able to kind of help them move towards a different direction in their life and hopefully better their life. And so the whole idea is that you're going to get a lot of people that are going to help you do that. And so as I see, I love people who are talking and giving comments and things like that, because it helps me talk about another issue that we can talk about. And so this is important, guys. It's not only the retention, NoFap. That's only part of it. That's the foundation. It's not only the transmutation. You've got to get that and start moving it up. But it's the attitude. The attitude behind all this is also important. As you get more confidence, realize your attitude is going to change, and you're going to become a lot more stronger in who you are. And if you use that the right way, back to the old Spider-Man quote, right? With great power, which you have, comes great responsibility. Right? I'm always putting different quotes down by Epictetus, and I'm probably going to do some videos on Epictetus's quotes and talk about them a little bit, because I just think they're outstanding. And we're going to bring a lot of different quotes and books into the mix a little bit too as we go on. All right, so until next time, battle on, warriors. Battle on.